Hey everybody, hope you're having an absolutely amazing afternoon. I'm gonna pop on here and we're gonna talk about two things. What do I do if I'm not hungry? Do I still eat? And we're gonna talk about just a couple quick lunch tips for you because that's a lot of questions that people have been asking. So if you did the reboot and you finished the reboot and you're feeling great, congratulations, and that's awesome. There are so many people that have been sending messages in and I love seeing them. And so I've been posting some fun little snippets of what people are saying about the 60-hour keto reboot over on the Keto Mom online Instagram, just on the stories if you want to read them. So really quick, a couple tips for lunch. First of all, what are you having for lunch? We finished up the keto reboot, and so I had some eggs and sausage this morning. But the question was asked a lot this morning, and the question was, do I have to eat if I'm not hungry? What's different about eating low carb or keto coming out of the 60-hour keto reboot is this: you might not be hungry and you don't ever want to force yourself to eat. And that's where a lot of people get into this like, hey, I've reached a plateau where I don't see the fat loss that I want. Hi everybody, I hope you guys are having a great day. Thanks for tuning in. Where are you tuning in from? We're in Minnesota. It's actually really nice here. So it's beautiful outside. The snow's kind of melting, but it's like a perfect winter day. And so I just wanted to come on here real quick and give you a couple tips. Whether you just came off the reboot, whether you're eating keto or low carb, you might hear my daughter singing in the background. We're on recess lunch break from school. So a couple things. If you're not hungry, you don't have to force yourself to eat. A lot of people have this mindset of, I have to eat 6 meals a day, every 2 hours, I've got to get my metabolism up. Like you hear that all the time, right? But when people are transitioning into eating low carb, keto, or whatever it is for you after the reboot, they feel like I've got to eat. Here's the deal. We've been so ingrained on eating every 2 hours, or we have this picture of what food needs to look like for us, and it's the portion size, right? So when you go out to eat, which a lot of people do over the lunchtime, we're going to talk about a couple ideas of some ideas to keep in mind when you're out for lunch with your coworkers or you're grabbing something quick while you're going back to work. Annie, sing in a whisper. It's beautiful. She's playing Barbies right over there. So we have this massive plate, right? And if you have a massive plate, or if you're going out to eat, we're so used to eating massive portions that we just feel like we either need to, eat a lot, or we need more food. But in reality, after coming off of a reboot, your stomach is gonna be a little bit more shrunk. You're not gonna have to eat if you're not hungry. I've had people finish the 60 hours, wake up today and go, I'm not hungry, I don't wanna eat. So they wait until even like lunchtime or supper time tonight. Your body will tell you when you're hungry, right? And so I would say drink plenty of water, eat when you're hungry, and, if you're tracking your food, here's a really quick tip. A lot of people will track their fats and their proteins and their carbs, and they'll get to the end of the day, maybe tonight, and they'll go, oh my goodness, I didn't reach my fat content. I need to eat more, and they'll start stuffing their face with fat bombs. That is a great way to get yourself to where you're not gonna see the fat loss that you want, and that's a great way to get where you're gonna stay here and not go to here. Don't eat if you're not hungry. Don't shove your face full of fat bombs if you're not hungry. Listen to your body and see what it's saying. I would say a really quick tip if you're eating at home or eating at somebody's house, if you're at the office, is to grab a smaller plate. And I'm super self-conscious about my nails right now. I never paint my nails. And then people keep saying, hey, you should. It's so funny, the things that people pick out. Side note, I'm going to take this off. Mom life, but also I don't have any fingernail polish remover, but I notice it all the time when I'm talking to you. So imperfect nails. So anyways, I know, super silly, but I honestly hear about it. People message me and they're like, you should redo your nails. Isn't that funny? So let's compare. We're gonna talk about plate sizes. When you grab a big plate, you fill the big plate, right? But you'll realize if you grab this, you won't grab as much, you won't eat as fast, you won't eat as much, and then if you want second helpings, you can always go back. I mean, crazy idea, right? You can always go back and grab more if you're truly hungry, but I think that you'll find that we don't need as big of portions as we're used to having. So we really use these smaller plates all the time. For lunch, the girls are having we just have leftovers. We've got leftover tacos, and we've got leftover that cracked chicken that we've been eating, so I had some of that from the girls had last night. And I just put a small amount in here, and I've been kind of munching on it. I wasn't super hungry, but I just had a little bit. I had a little bit more than this, but I ate some of it. But it made me realize how much the portion size really plays into effect because you don't dish yourself up as much. And when you eat it all, you'll go, oh, I'm actually not hungry. I wonder if he's leaving. There's Amazon boxes here. My husband loves Amazon Prime. So anyways, the tip is this: grab a smaller plate instead of a larger plate. If you're out to eat, here's the deal. And I always keep this in mind. If you are trying to transition into eating this way, or if you're constantly on the go, say this to yourself: take the buns off the burgers, the croutons off the salad, or grab a lettuce wrap. All three of those things you should be able to find wherever you go. So grab a burger, instead of grabbing the fries, grab some vegetables. I promise the burger tastes better that way anyways. If you're out with some coworkers, there should be a place where you can grab a lettuce wrap or ask for it to be in a lettuce wrap. Grab a burger, ask for the lettuce instead of the bun. Just vegetables, or just take off the fries, just don't get them. You can always keep stuff at the office too. If you've got a fridge, phenomenal. Like I tell people, if you've got a fridge accessible for you, prep on a Sunday and bring yourself some pickles and some deli meat, some hard-boiled eggs, like leftovers from home, and you're set. Or if you're ordering a salad, here's a couple tips for you. The Caesar salads are great. Take I always say I order a Caesar salad with the dressing on the side. Take the croutons off. I usually add bacon and avocado to it and some chicken or salmon. So don't mess up good for perfect. If you were eating out to eat, there are some better options, right? The dressing might not be perfect, but it is a better option than grabbing a French fry and a burger and a bun. I hope that's making sense. So I always say there's good, better, best. If you're going out to eat, you either choose the best option you can, or you're gonna take a big nosedive because you're gonna like scrub your face with fries. So I hope that's helpful. I wanted to give you a couple quick tips for all of you who did the reboot. I know you're feeling amazing. Some of you were like, I'm not hungry. Don't eat if you're not hungry. You'll be just fine. Drink a lot of water. So I finished my ketones this morning, and then I always make myself drink 1 or 2 of these before I have another one, because I usually drink 2 Keto Max every day. So I drink another one, or 1 or 2, because I love it, and it helps me push me through the rest of my day. And then grab smaller portion sizes, or if you're going out to eat, buns off burgers, croutons off the salad, grab a lettuce wrap. I hope that's helpful. What are you doing for lunch today? Share below. People love to see other people's choices because it gives them ideas. And then also know that a tip for lunch is it is okay to bring your lunch to work. You have to prep a little bit, but also you don't need, 7, 8, 9 different ideas. It'll be okay, and I promise you will survive if you rotate like 3 or 4 different ideas throughout your week. Some people go, I'm bored. Look at food as fuel. Like if your goal is to feel better, to look better, to be better in 2019, you have to get over this fact of like, I need 30 different meal options. You actually really don't. And if you look at food as fuel and you find some of your favorite meals, maybe tonight I'll go over like some of our favorite meals that I think that we'll probably just start rotating on a regular basis during this fall-winter season. They're warm like crock pot meals, soups, different things like that are super easy to make. And I never think about, when was the last time I ate this? I think about today, I'm feeling my body, I love this burger, I love this cracked chicken, or I love the tacos on my lettuce wrap. It doesn't matter what it is. Enjoy the food and keep going. Okay, I hope you guys have a great day. Share below what you were having for lunch, because again, people love to see different ideas so they can have their own ideas. And I think that's it. So we're gonna go finish lunch at our house, and then we're gonna go finish school, and then you know what we're doing? Really quick, we are really trying to get involved in any community that we are locally, and we started this in the Bahamas with Prove It, is we actually went out and we teamed up with Hands for Hunger in the Bahamas last week, and we went and got groceries and helped feed people on the island. And I thought, we're in Minnesota, and every place you go, there is either going to be a soup kitchen, there is going to be a food shelf or plate that need to be stocked. And so the girls had said, why don't we do that in the town that we live in? So today, with a couple of our friends, we're going grocery shopping, and we called our food shelf here in our local area and said, what do you need? And so the girls are gonna go pick out canned foods and personal items. And so I would say this to you: if you wanna teach your children how to give back, if you wanna teach your children that there are other people, even in your local community, that are not as fortunate as you are, take them, go to the grocery store, give them the money, or have them help them pick out, say, hey, these are the list of things that we need, and then go deliver them. So that's what we're doing today. And so the girls are super excited. We're super fortunate. We're super blessed. And there's a lot of people around us that need it, especially during this holiday season. I would challenge you to do the same. So have a great day. Have a good afternoon. Enjoy your lunch, and we'll talk to you soon.